Time of grief is a time the country has been thrown in deep mourning. Myself, Wakili Danstan Omari, I've lost a big client of mine. The right Prime Minister Raila Odinga was my client from the year 2022. When he called me, I did not have his number and summoned me to go to Orange House and told me maandamanos are going to start. He wants me to be the lead counsel on all the ODM members who will be arrested. We discussed in the presence of the current Minister for Energy, that is Opiyo and I. That was before the demonstration started. Baba told me that you'll take up a risky business. Risk in the sense that the state might be very, very repressive. I assured Baba that I'm equal to the task. When demonstrations started, I defended all the maandamano people who were associated with Baba. Among the teams that I defended are the current Cabinet Minister for Energy, Opiyo and I, the likes of the current Secretary General of ODM, Senator Sifuna, Senator Madzayo, Babu Owino, the young Turks of Akina Shadrach Gaujo, and very many others. It was a big, big, big fight that many of my advocates were targeted, that we were representing the people who were not wanted. But we stood firm with Baba until the maandamanos ended. We were in Nairobi, Kibera, Makadara, Kiambu, Kisumu, Mombasa, Malindi, in all those courts. Baba trusted us, and we did that job. Let me revisit the most scaring episode. I'm seated having a cup of tea at United Club. The former CS for Interior, Dr. Fred Matiang'i, calls me and tells me the DCI are going to arrest him. And he requested me, please talk to your client Baba. He's the only one who will remove me from the impending arrest. I picked my phone, called Baba, and told him the DCI is heading to Karen. Baba told me, come. We met there. We arrived there. It was around 9:30 p.m. Media live. I did communicate to my colleagues in the media. They came to cover the arrest of Matiang'i live. When the DCI and the Subarus came, I was present with Shadrach and other lawyers. And Baba himself was there. When the DCI saw Baba, the Subarus went back. After they left, summons from the DCI were issued against Fred Matiang'i, a form called P52, to appear before the DCI. Baba instructed me to make an application for anticipatory bail at that night. We did an application for anticipatory bail at that night. We got the orders for Matiang'i not to be arrested. Aggrieved by that, when we served the DCI, I myself now became a suspect. And the DCI issued summons for me to appear to record a statement with a view of being arrested and being charged together with Fred Matiang'i. I called Baba and informed him the development that is coming. Baba instructed me to instruct Shadrach to get an application for bail, anticipatory bail for me. So the two of us appeared before the DCI. The file went to the DPP, then Nuruddin Haji. The DPP ordered that one Dr. Fred Matiang'i and his advocate, Danstan Omari, not to be charged. But this came after Baba called a massive rally at Jivanji Gardens and warned the DCI and warned the state not to interfere with me because I was doing the job as an advocate. Baba became my advocate when I was his advocate. That is the man who has died. That is the man who has left us. A person who believed in friendship. At no time could I pick a phone call to call Baba and he does not pick it. If he picks it, or if he's in a meeting, I could talk to his PA and Baba would get back. I'm appealing to every Kenyan who believes in the rule of law to respect and implement the Constitution as it is. He has died, but his legacy remains. When you look at his constitutional principles, Baba believed more in Article 1 of the Constitution, that we the people are the sovereign. We the people have the power. And we the people utilize that power through either elected leaders or through Article 37. The power of the people rests in them. Baba believed in the freedom of the media. He fought heavily for the media to be independent and to pass information as in faults. May Almighty Lord rest his life in eternal peace till we meet. Thank you very much.
Let me join other well-meaning Kenyans in passing our very sincere condolences to the family of the Right Honorable, the former Prime Minister, Raila Odinga. Speaking on behalf of the youth, a majority of whom serve the Republic of Kenya in their capacity as members of Sheria Mtaani. Raila Odinga is a man in whom we learnt the art of sacrifice. He is a man that has sacrificed a lot for this country. He has fought vigorously for the human rights and fundamental freedoms that we currently enjoy. He is a man that should be credited, or stands to be credited, for the birth of the current constitutional dispensation that has given a lot of the youth in this country the temerity to question any form of injustices, either coming from the national government or the local governments or the county governments. Speaking also on behalf of the youth of Kajiado North constituency, the Right Honorable Raila Odinga was our neighbor, having stayed at Kerapon, which borders Kajiado North constituency with Karen or Langata constituency. So we are saddened by his passing. We mourn his sudden death, and we are hoping that the youth of this country will continue living the spirit of Raila Amolo Odinga, will continue fighting and advocating for human rights and fundamental freedoms. Right now, as we also empathize with the families of Bob Njagi and another whose whereabouts are unknown, it is important that the youth of this country learn a thing or two from the former Prime Minister. That indeed, life in its totality, enjoying life does not necessarily mean enjoying the beauties that come with life alone with your family members. It comes with often making the sacrifices, sacrificing even your life at times, putting your life at risk so that your brother, your sister can also be assisted as and when the need so arises. So I will pave the floor to my seniors to also pass their messages of condolences. I will ask Mama Aida Odinga to take heart to know that the man that she called the husband is a man that we revered, is a man that I, for one, voted. This is the man that I have voted ever since I became a voter in this country. And it pains my heart that he has left to go join the other legends in heaven. Thank you very kindly.
I would also wish to express my sincere condolences to the family of the Right Honorable, the late Raila Amolo Odinga, who until very recently was also with us when the people of Migori had suffered the loss of the Honorable Dalmas Otieno. Raila Amolo and his family stood with us. And I remember on that fateful day, on the 7th of September, when Raila actually said that in that group of theirs, it was him, the Honorable Dalmas, Anyang Nyong'o, and the Governor James Orengo were the ones who are now in the age of 80 to 81. And he felt that Dalmas was a bit strong compared to the four of them, and that now that he had demised, he felt that it's like their book had been opened. He made fun or a joke that it's like their book had been opened. And it's very unfortunate that this afternoon we are now passing message of condolence in regard to him as a Right Honorable Prime Minister. We know the sacrifices he had made. And like my brother has said, as a country, we are calling you to a moment of self-reflection and memoirs of this man who had sacrificially given his life towards what we now stand for constitutionally, the independence and all the rights we have now enjoyed. He made several sacrifices that very few Kenyans have made before, and therefore we want to remember him for his courage and the ability to keep us together even when it was so difficult. And that's why we're urging even Kenyans from all walks to remain calm and to emulate what Raila would have done in a situation like this, because we know he stood for peace. And even at this particular moment, we are calling on all Kenyans, peace-loving and those who love Kenya, to stand on the side of peace. Raila would sacrifice everything, including even the position that we all, thought he should have held as president, but he sacrificed all that for the sake of peace. So even at this moment, let's emulate what he stood for: justice, peace, and to defend the less fortunate, those who are, downtrodden. And also want to urge the people of Nyanza, for that matter. I want them to take this moment as we condone and as we stand together with the family of the late Raila Odinga. Let us be peaceful. I know it is difficult for our people out there, but we are calling for peace at this particular moment. Let us, of course, mourn the hero that we have lost, but at the same time, let us be peaceful at this particular moment. I know many are now saying that Baba has left us without, pointing out as in who is the next leader. But I know we as a community, we have a way of getting out and pointing out who the next leader will be. And I know one has been chosen for us as a people. So let us just be calm and allow the family mourn. To Mama Aida Odinga, who comes with us from Migori County, we the people of Migori are condoning with you, and we are saying Pole Sana. And I also take this opportunity on behalf of the fraternity, in the advocacy, the advocates out here, both in Nairobi and elsewhere, as we condone and as we eulogize and even send messages of condolence to this family. Let us stand firm as a people, as advocates, and even stand with this family and point out towards our people that we should be peaceful and remember Raila in his great works. And to all Kenyans, tafadhali, amani, amani, amani kila mahali. Thank you.